What's up, Spud Nation? Happy Hump Day. Happy Wednesday. It's a big day in sports, and I am very excited. A lot to cover. And, of course, the biggest rivalry in all of sports, Duke, North Carolina, taking place tonight. North Carolina, baby. I am very pumped. You all know how to get at me. Craig at thesportscoach.com. Hit up the website. You got the forum, live chat, all avenues for you, Spud Nation. Also, we have hoodies and we got t-shirts for sale. Very excited. Hit me up on Facebook. The storefront will be up and running on Facebook very shortly. Almost ready to go. I'm pretty excited. The gear is cool looking. Great logo. And it's all for you, Spud Nation. Rep it. You got to rep the gear. Look tough. Show the world what we're all about. We're going to get going right now. Green Bay Packer fans. Yeah, if you've been living under a rock, you don't know this. The Packers, they won the Super Bowl, and they did it in pretty convincing fashion. Congrats to the Green Bay Packers. Already, the big networks are talking about repeat next year, and for good reason. Do them their due diligence, I guess. They're the best team at the end of the year when all's said and done this year. And next year, they're going to be even better. They're getting guys back. Jermichael Finley, Ryan Grant, Nick Barnett. They're getting big-time players back in their lineup. But, well, there are no buts. Every time that a team is going to repeat, come back, do it all again, and injury kills them. The Green Bay Packers, they handled all adversity this year. They had no-name guys step up and become big-time, prime-time players. They're now in the limelight. They now have all this experience. They have guys like Tramon Williams, definitely one of the top-tier cornerbacks in the NFL. James Starks, who would have known? Who would have thought? But with Ryan Grant out, they needed someone to step up. It was a long time coming, but James Starks stepped up, did his thing. And whenever you have Aaron Rodgers at the helm and those receivers, you're going to be a very strong team. It's scary to think that when he gets his favorite target back next year, Jermichael Finley, how good that Packer offense can really be. Let's see if they continue to do what they do. The Packers go out there. They have great drafts all the time. They draft no-name guys out of Division 10 colleges that no one's ever heard of, and they turn out to be studs in the NFL. Kudos to the Packers. Great run organization. The networks are also talking about teams that are going to be better next year, teams that are going to be worse. Well, we're not going to jump to the gun just yet. I will at least wait for the NFL draft to happen, see what teams do, see if they better themselves, and then we'll take it from there. We'll hit on it, Spud Nation. Don't worry. I'm just not jumping the gun like the rest of these guys. Also, in the NFL, Tennessee Titans, they filled their head coaching vacancy. Mike Munchak. Hey, this guy has faced adversity since the moment he stepped through the door. He came in, he cleaned house, and I don't blame him. It's his staff. He wants his staff in there, his guys. So he fired some people. They weren't his staff. Kudos to this guy. Go in there, get your job done. Do it your way. That's what you're getting paid the big bucks for. And you know what? It's on you if you have a losing season. If you guys lose, it's on you. Now you can't blame a staff that came with you. No, this is all you. This is your staff. You go out there, you do things your way. Also, he stepped through the door and got hit with the question, all right, now what about Vince Young? Well, dude handled it in a very professional manner. He answered the question in the best way possible, and he said it's already been taken care of. Vince Young is out the door. He's not Munchak's problem anymore. He's going to go out there. He's going to get his guy, whether it's through the draft, whether it's through trades, whatever it may be. He will have his quarterback for his system and will not be strapped with Vince Young. Kudos to this guy. Way to go. You're saying all the right things up until this point. Now, the moment of truth. Duke, North Carolina tonight, baby. I can't wait. Great rivalry, fighting for the top of the ACC. Who would have thought North Carolina would be this far along? Not, you know what? I love North Carolina. Very passionate about North Carolina. I didn't see them coming into this game with a prayer. Duke looked like by far the best team in college basketball. Kyrie Irving goes down, and now the playing field's a little bit more level. Yeah, Duke isn't killing teams. They're not doing everything. They're not even undefeated, which with Kyrie Irving, they would be. Duke still has Singler. They still have the shooters surrounding him, and Nolan Smith playing at an extremely, extremely high level. And then you look at the other side. Tyler Zeller, he's playing phenomenally for North Carolina. A big guy getting things done. You got Henson down low. And then Harrison Barnes. Let's see how he handles going on the road, going into Duke, probably one of the rowdiest buildings this kid will ever face in his career. And let's see how he handles it. Let's see if he goes out there and forces a lot of shots. Or can he play like the mature player, the #1 ranked high school freshman or high school senior coming into this year? Can he play like that player? Can he bring his A game? I'm so excited to see what happens tonight. I think it's going to be a great game. You know, my brain tells me Duke's going to win. It's on their home court. They haven't lost in over 30 games at home. But my heart's telling me North Carolina. Let's go Tar Heels. Get a big win. You know what? I love good basketball, and this is what it's all about tonight. I can't wait. It's going to be a crazy atmosphere, and what better? Get jacked up to play your rival. I love it. Going to be a great game. Get in front of your TVs and watch this hoops game. I love college basketball. All right, on to NBA. You guys still think that Miami Heat are overrated? Can't get it done? The big three cannot do it? Well, they continue to beat all the teams that they're supposed to beat. LeBron James is playing at an MVP level. You can't deny that. Dwayne Wade, when he's scoring, Miami is unbeatable. The big three's doing it all. They're getting a little bit of contribution. Even Eric Dampier, he's doing something. Who would have thought? But Sunday is going to be a real test. I know it's not the playoffs. I know you're not playing for a title yet. But to shush the critics a little bit, Miami beating Boston would go miles. This would be a huge win for the Miami Heat. People say they can't beat the good teams, and rightfully so. Their record's showing that they can't do it. But can they take that next step forward? Boston's a veteran group. They've been through it all. They've been to the championship. They've won titles. They have done it all. And they have the talent to do it. Rondo, Garnett, Pierce, Ray Allen. Just look at the NBA All-Star lineup. Boston Celtics everywhere. Can Miami get this win? It's going to be fun to see. Sunday is going to be a great game in the NBA. On the flip side, the Cleveland Cavaliers, they suck. They're terrible. One of the worst teams I've ever seen play in the NBA, and their losing streak continues. Dan Gilbert, eat your words, buddy. Say something now. I am so sick of listening to him, hearing him talk about the Cleveland Cavaliers, going to win an NBA title before LeBron does. Yeah, not so much. Can you imagine out there, Spud Nation? You put LeBron in this lineup, and they are winning games. They're probably in the playoff hunt, but no. He goes out there, talks a lot of junk, and they are just awful. One of the worst teams I've ever seen. Drop them down to the NCAA, they would probably lose games there. Cleveland, I don't know when it's going to end. You have 8 home games in a row coming up. Maybe, just maybe, that'll help a little bit. Kevin Love keeps doing his thing. 38 double-doubles in a row. Please, 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 Minnesota Timberwolves, send him to a competitive team. If Love is playing in LA and putting up these numbers, he is in the MVP talks. You put him in Miami, New York, anywhere that's competitive. Kevin Love is in the discussion for league MVP and one of the best players in the NBA. But he's playing in Minnesota. They're an awful team, and nobody ever talks about this guy. Keep it up, Kevin. You know what? Good things will come your way. Carmelo Anthony, the saga, the drama, it continues. I feel bad for this guy. You know what? He wanted out. I don't blame him. Denver's not going anywhere fast. Now, New York, they're getting into the ring. They want a piece of Carmelo Anthony, and I am excited about this. Get him to New York. That would be a phenomenal fit. Him and Amare, the damage they could do. You throw in Raymond Felton, they can fly, push the pace. New York would be something scary. That East just continues to pile up great players. It's going to be great to watch. If, that's a big if he goes to New York. The new team that wants some of Carmelo Anthony, the Los Angeles Lakers. They're talking throwing Andrew Bynum in there. Frankly, do you want Andrew Bynum? Yeah, he's an athletic big guy. But guy is injured every season for over half the season. He misses so many games. And when he's in the lineup, is he really that much of a factor? Carmelo Anthony, one of the best players in the game. Would you want to trade him straight up for Andrew Bynum? No way, Jose. You send Carmelo Anthony to LA, can him and Kobe coexist? The way Kobe's playing this year, I don't think so. Numerous times, even from ESPN, who loves Kobe, they worship this guy, they have shown numerous times Kobe going in there and playing 5-on-1, taking 1-on-4. He's trying to do it all himself. That's the selfish Kobe Bryant that we've all known to hate. Some of you love him. He jacks up shot after shot after shot, most of which are bad shots. Use your teammates. If you don't trust your teammates, it's time for a scenery change. I don't get it. We'll see. I don't think him and Carmelo can coexist. They both are that guy, the primary scorer, the primary shooter. LA seems to think it'll work. We'll find out. And lastly, three-point contest. Participants were announced. Paul Pierce going for his repeat. Ray Allen, his teammate, one of the purest strokes in all of the game. Love it. Kevin Durant, James Jones, Darrell Wright, and Daniel Gibson. My biggest beef about this field, where is Stephen Curry? I love this guy. He can go out there and flat out shoot the ball. Let him get back in there. Let him take down Paul Pierce. My prediction to win this, Ray Allen. I love what he can do, but I wouldn't be surprised if you saw Kevin Durant making it very deep into this competition. No one thought Paul Pierce could do it last year. Let's see who's going to come away three-point champion this year. Thanks a lot, Spud Nation. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you guys stopping by. Keep checking out the Sports Coach. Hit me up. Forum. Live chat on the website. Also, you have me on Facebook, Twitter, and of course the email, craig@sportscoach.com. Can't wait to hear from all of you. And please check out the new Sports Coach clothing line. I love it. Talk to you next time. Till next time, Spud Nation. We are out.